You know, a lot of people out there, you guys know how it is, man. That's why you're here. You know, a lot of people want to fill your mind with bullshit. They want to tell you things that are fake just to get you to cheer. And this is somebody who's going to come up and bring something to you guys of value that you guys can take with you on your way home. You know, it's not just about drinking beer and hanging out. Even though we all like that, I still want to bring you guys something that hopefully you could take home and use, that we can all use to get better, you know, as a group. I don't know one other person in the fitness industry that I respect as much as this man that I'm about to bring up, because of the message that he brings on a consistent basis. And I encourage all of you guys to follow him. If you've never heard of him, to follow him after you leave here. He's a good man. He represents what's right in the industry. He represents the core values that we believe in, and that's why he's here. So without further delay, I'd like to bring up my friend Mike Rashid. He's a handsome motherfucker, isn't he? He's got that same, he's trying to ruin on my beer game. I'm gonna hand it over to him.
Oh man. Thank you, Andy. Y'all please give Andy a round of applause, please. And also give his team a round of applause, please. Because this event is amazing. This is huge. So you did your thing, man. Proud of you. I'm here because, like he said, me and him are good friends. Me and Andy connected not that long ago, but when we fucking talked, when we really connected, we really connected. When you have people with very similar characteristics, similar spirits, similar things that they live by, it doesn't take a long time to like, I fucking like this guy. I love this guy. You know what I mean? So actually we connected by talking about dogs. You know what I mean? But anyway, I love this guy. He's like a brother to me already. You know what I mean? And I'm not here for business, none of that. I'm here for pure friendship. Just like when he came to the grand opening of my gym, Iron Addicts of Miami, it was pure friendship. There was a lot of people that came out, top names in the fitness industry that I happen to be friends with. They came out because we like each other. You know what I mean? And that's something that's missing in this fitness industry. Everything now is a business transaction. People have become so fucking greedy. Everything's about money. I can't come out there unless I'm paid. I can't do this unless I'm paid. Fuck that. I do a lot of things just to do it because I want to do it. And that's freedom, y'all. You know what I mean? When I got into this industry, I kind of got into this industry by accident. It wasn't something that I was trying to do. I was always in fitness per se because I was always an athlete. You know, I've been an athlete traveling the world since I was a teenager, right? So anyway, YouTube kind of put me into the fitness industry, and it put me into a space to where I can create my own products and put it out to the public. So me getting into this industry, I was very naive. I thought that this was the most amazing place on the planet because I grew up in hardcore, gritty gyms, training side to side with really good people. You know, coaches that I've had in my life that fucking yelled at me and pushed me, and even my father who would make me wear combat boots and do sprints in the sand and jog at 6 in the morning at 12 years old. Good people, you know what I mean? Good values. When I got into this fitness industry, I thought it was gonna be full of that. But what I came to find out and realize is, it's not. It's a dark place, right? It's not a pretty place. And there's a lot of parasites around making money off of y'all. How many people in here, just by our hand raise, have dreams and aspirations of being some kind of fitness entrepreneur or making a good career out of fitness? Just by show your hands. Okay, all of y'all have the capacity to do that, right? And you don't need these gatekeepers to do that, right? However, I'm gonna tell you this, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, wherever you are right now, like for instance, everybody put your hands up one more time. Whoever raise your hands. All right, my man right here with the first format, Legion of Boom. What do you do for a living right now? I didn't hear you.
I work at Kia car dealership.
He works at Kia car dealership. And is that your dream job? Do you like the job? It's all right. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. You work that job like it is your dream job, okay? while you're there, you respect the man that's giving you a paycheck by doing 200%. Now, it's not bring him more than what he's expecting of you. And I'm gonna tell you why. You develop an impeccable work ethic and work capacity, and that will differentiate yourself from everybody else. You understand? That's just you putting pride in what you do in your work. You leaving your mark. I have a thing. I tell people all the time. You wanna not just add value, but you wanna make it to where people don't wanna see you leave. You understand what I'm saying? You don't wanna be in a space and where people's like, yeah, we could get rid of it. You don't wanna be that guy. You wanna be like, no, we need him. You know what I mean? And you could practice at a place that you don't like. Imagine when you get to a place that you do like, or you're working for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? This is something that I don't care if you want to get a raise or not, or move to that company, it has nothing to do with that. But you need to work like you do. You know what I mean? And not everybody's going to be a fucking boss, a CEO, an entrepreneur, and that's okay. All right? We're in a space now where you have people like me, you have people like Andy. There's others whose part of our quote-unquote celebrity comes from the fact that we are self-made bosses or CEOs or entrepreneurs. And that's cool. That's just a lane that we happen to be in. You know what I mean? But guess what? I would be nothing without my staff, without my squad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you can attest to that. You know, we need like key people everywhere. And I'm big on what I just told him. I'm big on that with my guys. One of my guys, he did such a phenomenal job at the grand opening of my gym. I went and bought him a Rolex. You understand what I'm saying? Because I fucking love you. You my brother. Here. Don't ever fucking leave me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. You know what I mean? When you get in a space and you fucking dig your heels in and you go to fucking work. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if it's McDonald's. It's practice for when you got your own shit or when you at a place that you really want to be. You put in fucking work. And on top of that, shit, today's economy is really bad. There's people without jobs. You know what I'm saying? So if you got some kind of employment, be appreciative of that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Another message I want to talk to y'all about. This is something that I've been dealing with a good friend of mine in Miami. Anyway, I'm not going to get into anything specific, but I'm going to say this. Be a stand-up guy or girl. Does anybody know what that means? Since you're close, come and tell me what that means to be a stand-up person.
Sticking to your word.
Okay, right. Your word should be your bond no matter fucking what. Now, circumstances arise to where you may not be able to deliver or follow through on your word. And come here. What do you do in that situation?
Let that person know.
Thank you. That seems like pretty common sense, right? But it's not, okay? You communicate with your people. Now, let me tell you something. Everybody's a stand-up guy or girl when everything's copacetic. You know what I'm saying? When there's a lot of money in your pocket, when everything's going fine, you're in a good mood, all of that. But when you really show that you are a stand-up person is when everything is bad. When you don't have the money in your pocket, when the things you thought was gonna succeed don't succeed. You know what I mean? When you're on your ship and you run into those wavy fucking waves and rocky waves, that's when you have to stand up, put your chin up high, and you handle your business. You take care of your people. You know what I'm saying? You never abandon ship. You know what I mean? You gotta be a stand-up person no matter what. You develop character in tough times. You don't develop character when things are good. It doesn't happen. Y'all see Andy, like, I look at Andy's Snapchats and I'm like, every time he's posting a new fucking exotic car, I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? I need to come work for him. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee, I'll go back, I don't know your life that well, but I'll go back 7 years. What kind of car did you have 7 years ago?
2004
A pickup truck. A pickup truck. He has a fleet of exotic cars now.
It was a base model too.
A base model, you know what I mean? He had to roll the window up like this. You know what I mean? But, and I've been the same, I've been that guy who's, you know, I get to the mall, I gotta get out the car, fucking unscrew the battery because I got a light that won't shut off. It'll kill my battery. So every time I park, I have to disconnect my battery. I've been there. You know what I mean? I've been that guy that had to bust out a window in the back seat because I went to college in ASU. Arizona is hot as hell, and I didn't have AC. So I had to bust a window out the back for some fresh air. You know what I mean? So, but I got nice things now. We all fucking start somewhere. You know what I mean? And during those hard times, you know, it's been times that I had to fucking find change in my couch for gas in my car to get to school. I've been there, you know what I mean? And I won't say that I'm over the hard times. I'm not. I hope I'm not. You know why? Because every time I'm faced with hard times, I stand up to that shit and I handle it. And I become stronger. I become that much better. You know what I'm saying? As a person. That's when you develop character. My father always told me this. He always said, look, son, when you going through shit, you fucking smile. That's when you develop character. That's when you treat people good. You greet people. You be nice to people. You don't have an attitude. You don't get down in dumps, you know, hanging your head low. That's when you lose. That's when you die. We all get caught in troubled waters and deep waters. You know what I'm saying? So you have two options when you're in that space. You can just fucking say fuck it and drown, or you can swim your ass back to shore. You know what I'm saying? It's that basic. However, I know I've been faced with the worst of the worst. I know how it is. You want to cry. You want to punch the wall. You want to tell everybody, fuck y'all. Y'all don't care about me. Guess what? Maybe they don't. But guess what? So fucking what? Nobody owes any of you anything. Nobody owes me anything. You understand? Let me tell y'all something. This is some real shit. In 2009, your boy was homeless. I went from big house, Escalade, all these cars, money, jewelry, to zero, zilch, nada. Too embarrassed to ask anybody for help. Too prideful. You understand what I'm saying? One day, I asked for help one time. I didn't have money for food. This was like not my second, but my third day without eating. No bullshit. And I called my father and I fucking broke down. I cried to my father and told him I had no money to eat. You understand what I'm saying? That was the only time I asked for help in my life. You know what I mean? But ever since then, that shit, it turned me into a fucking beast. You know what I'm saying? Because I vowed myself to never, ever let myself get in a situation like that. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you this. The reason I was there in that space is because I was doing really fucked up shit with my life. At that back then. You know what I'm saying? And I accepted it. I deserved it. I needed to be punished. You know what I mean? So I fucking owned it. I accepted. It was a cleansing. And I've been rebuilding ever since that. And even to where I'm at now, I own 3 companies that's making millions of dollars each. You know what I'm saying? From being homeless and not having a fucking handout at all. Not having a team. I started out without a team. You know what I'm saying? Figuring shit out on my own. You know what I mean? So that's just a testament. If I could do it with all the things stacked up that I had stacked up against me, y'all don't got a fucking excuse in the world that I even care to hear about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can fucking make it on any level. But once again, it's not all about success or what I feel success is, what Andy feels like success is irrelevant to y'all. It's what you find it in your heart. You know what I'm saying? I got a buddy, a real close friend of mine. You know, he's cool with his job, his benefits, and having weekends to his wife and his daughter. And I fucking love it because he's happy doing what he want to do, stress-free. There's nothing wrong with that. Never feel pressured. We got Instagram, we got all of these different social media outlets. You guys are being bombarded with beautiful images of people, beautiful shiny things, cars, toys, and all of that. That's cool, but you really don't know the real situation behind a lot of these things. Do what makes you happy, okay? Being a millionaire doesn't necessarily mean success, because with that, it's a lot of fucking headaches, a lot of problems. Hey, like Biggie said back in the day, more money, more problems. That's fucking real. It's stressful. But just find a space that you're happy in. Find the type of work that you really enjoy doing. You understand what I'm saying? Not everybody has to be the motherfucking CEO. I'm trying to be the motherfucking CEO though. You know what I mean? But that's not everybody, and that's just real. Not everybody can be the motherfucking CEO. It's impossible. You understand what I'm saying? But everybody can be the absolute best them that they could be. I know that sounds corny and cliche, but it's fucking real.